Want to improve how you design in Rhino? Here are the 10 setup tricks that make your workspace faster, clearer, and more connected to architectural thinking. First, set your middle mouse button to run the Zoom selected macro. This lets you instantly zoom into the object you're working on and keeps your rotation centered around it. This helps you move between scales, from the full building mass to a single detail, without losing focus. Next, customize your pop-up toolbar. If you adjust your mouse settings first, you can set the middle mouse button to open it instantly wherever your cursor is. You can customize what appears inside the pop-up toolbar, so the tools you use most are always the first ones you see. This is especially helpful if you work visually, keeping your favorite tools close and your design flow smooth. Distance is one of the several modeling aids you can enable to make Rhino more informative while you work. Now, as you model, Rhino shows live measurements right next to your cursor, so you can understand distance while you draw, move, or scale geometry. This keeps scale, spacing, and proportion active in the design process, helping you make decisions based on architectural measurement instead of just visual guesswork. Stack your panels so your layers and properties can stay visible at the same time. Resize your Layers panel, drag out the Properties tab, and dock it where you can see both. In architecture, clear organization leads to clearer design decisions. When your model information is visible, you can control systems, materials, and elements more smoothly. Take time to play around with the setup and test what actually supports your workflow. Remove panels you don't use, rearrange the ones you rely on, and tailor the workspace so the tools and information you need are easy to access while you design. Once your workspace feels right, save it as a window layout so you can restore your preferred settings anytime. Your interface becomes part of your design environment, and a consistent workspace helps you think more clearly and spend less time resetting your tools. Set up the sun panel by adjusting north, date and time, and location. North orients your model, showing which facades receive sun and shadow. Date and time let you test how the sun changes throughout the day or across different seasons. Location anchors the model to its real site conditions. Together, these settings connect your design to site, light, and orientation. Start by customizing your render settings so your viewport gives you a clearer sense of atmosphere. You can also adjust the background color to give the model a stronger sense of setting, depth, and visual context. Turn on the ground plane, sun, skylight, and a basic custom environment for cleaner preview renders. This gives your model atmosphere and spatial context. Instead of floating geometry, you can start seeing the project as architecture that exists within an environment. Duplicate a display mode like Arctic, then customize the curves, surfaces, edges, line weights, and shadows. Play around with the settings until the display mode fits your design purpose and evokes the right spatial mood. The goal is to create a display mode that reveals the level of depth, mass, and form your project needs. Aliases are an easy way to create shortcuts for your most used commands. One useful setup is creating aliases for camera views, so you can switch lens lengths quickly while setting up your scene. For example, C24 can be used for wide views, C35 for storytelling, C50 for a standard view, and C85 for more compressed or portrait-like views. In architecture, representation changes perception. The lens you choose affects how people experience the space, depth, and scale of your design.
Finally, check your graphics card and driver info using System Info, and set Rhino to high performance mode. To see whether your graphics card or system needs attention, run the notifications command, and check any driver or graphics related alerts. You can also visit Rhino's website to learn more about system requirements for your version, and use NVIDIA driver page to find the correct update for your GPU. Technical performance supports design performance.
These setup tricks are more than technical settings. They help you work with scale, light, organization, atmosphere, and representation more intentionally, making your Rhino work smoother and your design process stronger. Download the full handout using the link in the description.